Da 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 da. Little behind the scenes info for you there. That move is called a forced perspective. So
they have no idea the work and the behind the scenes things that go on with this production of this show.
And we try to inform them about everything.
Well, that's why that's why I'm falling behind personally in the picks. Is there's a lot of effort that goes into the producing the show.
And you know what? We have physical evidence of how much better everybody else is playing.
Yeah, because we're giving them all this
insight. Because we're taking so much time to coach them up.
I know, we're coaching them up.
Apparently, they're watching the show and keeping notes. So, but welcome to week 13 of the TK Breakdown. Let's just dive into it. Who do you think was the biggest loser this week?
Biggest loser this week it's a tie. Guess between who?
My guess is their brothers.
Their brothers, you're right. The Harbaughs tie for biggest loser this week because Jim couldn't manage to coach his way out of a second tie with the St. Louis Rams. And I'm going to say that is because he didn't put Alex Smith in. He's going to live to regret that decision to put Kaepernick in.
I don't think Alex Smith was cleared, though. Was he cleared?
No, Alex Smith has been cleared. Yeah, he has been cleared.
I thought there were some issues with his head.
Well, apparently
there's issues with the Harbaugh's head.
With the Harbaugh's head, yes. Kaepernick did break a record, though. He beat Steve Young's record for rushing, longest run. He had like a 51-yarder or whatever. Steve Young had a 49 before that. So, I'm not give the guy his due. Kaepernick's pretty good, but to make that decision at this critical point in the season when you're supposed to be getting ready to make a playoff run and then change quarterbacks, that's not a decision you make unless you absolutely have to. So, again,
in his defense, Kaepernick is Harbaugh's guy.
Yeah,
Harbaugh drafted him, and
they traded
Harbaugh,
up together.
I think, in his head, this is the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers' future, not.
Yeah, he still should not have made that decision at this point in the season.
But it's his guy.
It's his guy. He made the decision, and
it's his kind of personality. He's got to just go.
He suffered for it.
Choices.
He suffered for it. That was the difference between ending that game in a tie, like Alex Smith was able to produce, or getting stomped, which is what Kaepernick produced. They got beat. So, Harbaugh gets biggest loser along with his brother John, who gets biggest loser because why? Yeah, that's right. Neither one of the Harbaughs can get the doggone post-game congratulatory grip and greet down pat. The one Harbaugh's got to run and over-celebrate with Jim Schwartz last year. And this year, John Harbaugh can't let Tomlin go after being the loser. All Tomlin wants to do is say, congratulations, good game, and move on like you're supposed to do. That's what they do. Meet in the field, grip the hand, little handshake, congratulations to the winner, good game. The winner may say good game to the loser, and hey, you move on. Oh no, not Harbaugh. Harbaugh has to hang on to him like he's going to frickin' wrestle him to the ground and got something to say to him. I don't know what he's going to say. He lost the game. Anyways, the Harbaugh's got issues with the whole post-game thing.
Well, in my opinion, the biggest loser is the San Francisco 49ers. If you were to tell me at the beginning of the year that the Green Bay Packers would lose to the San Francisco 49ers, the Chicago Bears would lose to the San Francisco 49ers, and then the San Francisco 49ers would lose to the St. Louis Rams, who are last in their division, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't put money on that.
You're a believer now, though. You're a believer now.
Well, I'm just saying that makes the San Francisco 49ers the biggest loser in my book.
Okay, well, I'm going one up you. It's the Harbaugh twins that are
biggest loser. Well.
Okay, so now
you don't like the Harbaughs at all.
No, I was able to tolerate John, but John's moving up on my watch list. He's
pick of the week, quickly.
No, biggest winner.
No, pick of the week.
Okay, pick of the week has to go to Washington Giants. Whoever took Washington. Yeah.
I have to disagree. I have to go with the Seahawks pick, which the Seahawks winning on the road in Chicago, that was a ballsy pick, whoever did that. I believe Uncle Randy and Josh Suarez. That's my pick of the week right there. That's a ballsy pick. And you,
It was all about the feelings that they just
yeah,
They
no,
felt it.
absolutely, they went with it.
they felt it, just like whoever picked
That's
Washington.
an awkward
felt
feeling,
it.
though. That has to be
Felt
an
it.
awkward feeling, picking the Seahawks over Chicago at home.
Oh, congratulations to Flip a Coin. He's got a run going here. I don't know what he's doing.
He's taking notes. We said it at the beginning of the
He
show.
is taking notes.
He's
and you
taking
know
notes on what we're telling him.
He's obviously discovered Mike Silver.
Well, I think his thing, the notes that he's writing down, he's writing the opposite of what we're saying.
That can't be.
Well, we'll
How
find
much did
out.
he win by? He won by a couple of games too, didn't
I don't know. I didn't actually track it down. I just see all the red in that column, and I think, yeah, he's the winner. So
he? Okay. Well, congratulations to Flip a Coin. That was a good run. That's three in a row. I
yeah,
think that's 3 in a row.
I think that puts him even
I
now.
don't know what's happening to the Randy man or TK2, but you guys are falling off. Josh, here's a nice opportunity, man. We can move up. Take the pole position.
3 more weeks left.
My biggest winner for the week, though, just in case you want to know, is St. Louis, obviously.
Yeah, I would have to disagree.
That was a good game, man.
They won,
That was a really
but that
good
doesn't
game.
make them the biggest winner.
That was a huge
I don't
victory.
think there was
Huge.
really a.
It was
the
it was a
biggest winner.
conference or a division game, and they won it in overtime. So they technically tied them the first time, so they can't count it as a loss. They have a game and a half. I mean, should it end in a tie, which
division.
it's not gonna.
There's no chance that they're gonna.
Yeah, it's not gonna. But still, that was a big.
But still, good for them. It doesn't make them. The
Steven
biggest
Jackson, a beast again. Okay, I want to talk about the Packers. Just
I
for a
want to talk
second.
about Week 14 football before we talk about the Packers.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. What's your upset special?
My upset special for Week 14 is going to be, I think that the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to put a whooping on the Jets, who are totally confused.
Yeah.
Darrell Rivas got hurt at the start of the season, and all of a sudden the defense just went away. It's like they're not even there anymore. And Sanchez, although not playing badly, his guys just are not looking out for him. I mean, they got to fight for the football. He had a couple of picks that should not have been picks. Hey, he got benched. Now they got Nick Foles in there? Give me a break. Yeah, he's nobody. So they're getting stomped. Jaguars are going to beat him.
I think the Minnesota Vikings. I almost picked the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Jets, but I'm going with my feelings here, and my feelings are saying that I'm hoping the Minnesota Vikings beat the Chicago Bears because I really
you
want them to.
You want the Packers to win
Yeah.
outright in their division.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's worthy. I got a little bit of heart there with that.
The
pick.
reason I want them to win outright is because I want them to rest some players before the playoffs.
What do you mean half the team's being rested?
Healthy
My
players.
gosh, Woodson's going to be rested. Just Clay Matthews will be rested.
Which brings us on to
Greg Jennings has
your
been
Packer
resting.
talk.
Yeah.
What did you want to say about the Packers?
Hey, we had a breakthrough with Mason Crosby.
a breakthrough.
Yep, we had a breakthrough.
Yeah, he got that 47-yard field goal.
He made
Although,
the dang
just
field
before
goal.
the field goal, if the Minnesota Vikings had not called a timeout, I feel like Coach Mike McCarthy was not going to go with a field goal try there. I think he was
That's
going to go with
possible.
a different play.
It's possible.
In fact, I believe he even said in his press conference that he had a different play called. And then the timeout happened, and he changed it to a field goal. Just saying, maybe he's losing confidence, Mr. Crosby.
The other thing to take note of with the Packers is I don't think they went with an empty backfield the entire game. So they haven't stretched it out. They got Greg Jennings back. Of course, they lost Jordy Nelson. And they lost TJ Lang. So they had
That's
to
not
put
good.
Barclay in. And so they kept guys in all game to chip and block.
Right.
And so now, I don't know if that's why they all of a sudden developed a running game. I know James Starks looked pretty good. They played a pretty good football game. They won that game down in the trenches. So they didn't win it in the air, that's for sure. Though Rodgers had some nice throws. James Starks really had a good game, I think. So
Well-
that's unconventional football. We're not used to seeing that. We're used to seeing the Pack stretch them out and, Aaron Rodgers throw the ball a lot to a bunch of guys. And we didn't see a lot of that this game. So I don't think we're going to see a lot of that this next game either. I think it'll be more like what we saw against the Vikings.
This
And
next
hopefully-
game is Sunday Night Football, though. And they haven't been doing too good on Sunday Night Football.
That is true.
At least they're at home against the Lions. But we'll see what happens.
This is the stretch. Got to get your game on. Looks like Flippercoin's got his game going.
He does.
He does. He's definitely in playoff form right now.
I think next week we should have him as a special guest to talk about his secret.
Yeah, we could, but then
Yeah.
we'd have to have Mike Silver on too.
I think we could get Mike Silver.
Yeah. Well, I
We just
talked to
tell him
him
we got Flip a Coin Bob, and Mike Silver's like, Flip a Coin Bob?
Yeah. Uh huh. I like it.
Well, that's it for me.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, I'm TK2.
I'm TK1. Out.
Out.